my name is Rachel Hiltz and I'm going to show you how to needle felt a simple tummy patch. Now these are your needle felting supplies. So you have a very sharp needle here, your mat to protect your surface, and then this just has more needles. And you can get some that have a lot of needles, but for a small project like this you don't really need it. So we're going to give this guy a tummy patch. So first off, always work on top of a pad of some sort. The needles have a way of going through things that you wouldn't think they could get through, but they'll come out the other side. Now mind your fingers, these needles are sharp, and yes, I do speak from experience. And you're just going to stab your roving wool into the fibers and through the fibers. Just stab them in place. Now, how I like to shape things, I drag my needle along the edge and then push in, and that gives you a cleaner edge and allows you to shape things up. This is your roving wool. It comes in little packages. You can also get large packages. I just buy the tiny ones because I use it for amigurumi, and it takes me forever to go through a small package. So you just keep placing it and stabbing it, and I use the one needle until I've got the shape pretty much how I want it. And then once I've got the shape how I want it to be, then I'll take my needle pen that has 3 needles instead of the one, and I'll stab it in with that just to secure it a bit more. Now if you're having something that's not sticking very well, you can wet it. If you spray it down a little bit, it felts even better. But usually it's not necessary unless you want a really clean look. You don't want any fuzzies left, then spray it down. So you just continue on in that fashion until you have the shape that you want and until you're the right thickness. And for different things you're going to want different thicknesses. So sometimes you're going to want a fairly opaque patch that doesn't show through. If you're doing eyes or whatnot, you're going to want it to be fairly opaque. Sometimes a tummy patch looks pretty good if you leave bits of the original yarn work showing through. A little bit of the original color actually adds to it sometimes. Makes things look really cute. Anyway, it is that simple. You lay your roving wool on and you stab it in. That's all there is to needle felting a tummy patch on an amigurumi toy. So I'm just going to show you what happens if I give it a good old stab with this one, which has more needles. It all starts to pack down against the fibers. So I would just do this until I was happy with the shape, happy with the size, and happy with the transparency of it. That's all you're going to do. I'm the Frog Hooker. I hope you found this helpful.